What is up, guys? We are back with another Anime Defenders video, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing the top 5 must-have units for Update 3. Now, keep in mind this list is just my opinion, and there are some other units that could go up here, but these are just the top 5 that I think are going to be the most useful next update. So, Update 3 is pretty soon. The Blizzard Wins limited banner only has a little under 4 days left, meaning all the cool units in here are going to go limited, and we're going to be in Update 3. So, with all that being said, let's get right into this list with our first unit. And this list is in no particular order. We're going to start it off with Donut Master. Donut Master, or Katakuri, whatever you want to call him, is going to be an incredible unit to have in Update 3. Why? 2 reasons. Number 1, he's a hybrid unit. So he's going to be able to hit air, he's going to be able to hit ground, he's going to be able to hit everything in between. You don't have to worry about units, or don't have to worry about enemies when you have a hybrid on your team. Hybrids are incredibly meta. You always want to have a hybrid on the team, and Donut Master is a great hybrid. He's not doing the most damage out of any mythic, but he's hybrid and he's meta slow. He's the best slow unit in the game. He has good AoE when you max him out, good range, you can place 3 of them, and this guy will serve you very well in the next update. Make sure you get him because he is a limited unit and he's already gone. So there's only a limited amount of Katakuris on the market. So make sure you grab him while you still can, because he's only going to get more and more expensive. So you want to make sure you're ready. Buy him before it's too late. Up next, we have Sukuna, or Curse King. Now, the reason that I think this guy is so good is similar to why I think Donut Warrior is so good. Number 1, he's a hybrid. Already huge points for him. He's incredible. Hybrid unit. He does multi-hit when you upgrade him. He's the best bleed unit in the game currently. He does the most bleed damage. And sometimes bleed comes in clutch. If you're fighting a regen boss, or if you just need some good DOT, damage over time, this guy is going to be your pick. He can hit all units. He is the best bleed unit in the game. He's multi-hit, so he can shred through shields. Make sure you get critical on him for that extra damage. He has decent range, good AoE. You can place 3 of them. And he's not a limited unit, so you can take your time on getting this guy, but I suggest you get him as soon as you can, because you're going to want to have him for Update 3. Coming into number 3, we're going to have our first ground unit in this list, and that's Muscular Sorcerer. Now, although this guy is only a ground unit, meaning that, not going to be able to hit air, don't let that discourage you from trying to go for him. He is probably, I'm gonna go with 2nd or 3rd best DPS in the game, excluding mythics, of course. Excluding secrets, he's probably 3rd meta DPS, 3rd or 2nd in terms of mythics. This guy's insane. You can place 3 of him. He is going to be doing, I think it's 18k, 18 or 17k on max, full AoE unit. He does multi-hit full AoE, good damage, good range, and he's going to be a limited unit. So you definitely want to snag this guy while you still can. Or if you're smart, I'll put you guys onto a little method right here. Just wait for him to be available through trading, because when the trading, when you can trade him, he's going to be super cheap, just like it was for Princess Queen and Donut Warrior. They were super cheap. When the next update released, you'll be able to buy him for a couple thousand gems. I suggest you do that because he's a pretty good unit, and you definitely want to have him for Update 3. I feel like he'd be pretty useful. Up next, taking the number 4 spot, I don't currently have this guy, so I'll put some gameplay in the background like I did for all the other units, and I'll be sure to credit the YouTuber whose footage that I use, but number 4 is going to be Bear King. Now, the reason that Bear King is going to be a must-have unit for Update 3, well, number 1, he's a hybrid, and we already discussed how good hybrids are. Number 2, he does full AoE, and he's multi-hit, so he's going to be shredding shields. He's going to be hitting all the enemies in his range. He has decent range. You can place 4 of him, and he does 16k on max. 16k damage, I believe. The only con about him is that he's pretty annoying to get. He's a raid unit, so you have a 1.5% chance of getting him from a normal raid. Or you can sit there and do a bunch of raids, hours and hours of raids, so you can grind up the shards to buy him. That's the main reason that I don't have him, because he's really time consuming to get. But besides that, he's one of the best units in this game. Hybrid, full AoE, bleed, good damage, place 4. I don't know what much more you could want from a unit. He will definitely be useful for update 3. And last but certainly not least, we have Rift Sorcerer, or Gojo, whatever you want to call him. Once again, I don't have this guy because I don't want to gamble for him. I'm debating with myself whether I should gamble or, just use my gems to buy him whenever he becomes tradable. I'm leaning more towards that, but anyways. Why is Gojo so good? Well, number 1, he's a hybrid unit. The only hybrid secret in this game, making him pretty unique already. And number 2, he does insane damage. Like any secret, he's doing tens of thousands of damage at max. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I'll put a showcase so you guys can see how good he is. He is going to be slowing once you max him out. So he does a full AoE slow, which has insane damage and can hit all units in the game. I don't know. He seems pretty meta to me. If I had to give you a prediction, I'd say if you get Gojo, he's going to be able to carry you through the entirety of Update 3. I don't see a single piece of content where Gojo's not going to be able to solo that. And he is the secret unit for this new Blizzard Wins Limited banner, so summon for him while you can, or if you're not into gambling, like myself, just save up gems so you can buy him when he's tradable. With all that being said, that is going to be wrapping up my list of the 5 must-have units for Update 3. If you guys enjoyed this video or learned something new in any way, shape, or form, feel free to drop a comment, like, subscribe, all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. And with all that being said, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and we will catch you in the next one.